Hello friends, hope you are doing well. I'm Dr. Milind. So today we are going to talk about previous year questions. A lot of students are asking, sir, how should be our approach to solve PYQs? And sometimes reading explanation takes too much of time. And the books are which I told about NEET and I by Pritesh Singh sir and other Mudit sir books. The explanations are huge. So sometimes it's time taking. So how should we do it? How should we approach? So I just share with you this in this small video. I'll show you how you can tackle. So second is why PYQs are important. Why previous year questions are important. Because as I have said in earlier videos also, the questions do repeat. Questions will be asked. The same questions which was asked can be twisted. So that we have to do. So for INI, and if you're targeting INI, you have to solve last at least 5 years, both AIMS and JIPMER questions. This is again I have told in earlier videos also, but I'm just telling it with a different method. So you have to solve 5 years questions. Now, when you solve these questions, if you're solving a Pritesh Singh or if you're solving a Amit Ashish sir's book, which also gives AIMS questions, or T. Arun Babu sir's book for JIPMER, you'll see a huge explanations are given. So see, the idea of solving PYQs is not to miss any previous year questions. Teachers used to say when I was preparing, teacher used to say that getting a previous year question wrong is a crime. And like if you get this question wrong, then you can never get a good rank. So you have to do this all PYQs. Now, when you are reading the explanation, see there are three type of questions you will be getting when you solve PYQs. The first will be the questions which you get correct, and again they will have some huge explanation. So if you get it correct, and because these questions are the material is from your notes, so you don't have to read the explanation. Just glance the explanation, and just have one glance on explanation that okay, this and that. If you see that anything is new, just fastly, no nothing, then you don't need to read everything about it. Second thing is the questions you go. Second group of questions which you get correct by chance, by a good guess work, or the questions which you get incorrect. Now you have to read the explanations for it. Now when you read the explanation, I'm telling you, a lot of students read it directly from the modules. They do the last previous MCQs from the app. So you have to follow the similar method for this as well. I'm just telling you for the book, particularly for the book. So you have to read the explanation, but you have to highlight the important part, and you have to star mark the question that which you which you got correct by chance or which was incorrect. So you don't, when you come next time, when you revise it, you have to at least revise twice all the PYQs. So when you read the explanation again, you just read the highlighted part. And if it is a fact-based question, suppose there is a fact-based question, so and so, and there are four options. So what you do, you mark here the answer. If the answer is like 500 ml, something like if they ask some volume, that is a constant number. So you can literally mug up this answer. You don't have to do again and again. You don't have to read the explanation again and again for fact-based questions. You can directly mark them. You can directly bookmark them, and you can remember them and read them. If you read them twice and thrice, you will remember it. See why I'm telling you this. Now you'll be saying, sir, it is too much of time taking. Yes, I understand your point. Sometimes reading these explanations and can take a lot of time. But guys, trust me, the examiner who is going to set your paper for this year, it's not like he will see, okay, let me see that this question was asked a few years back or not. The concepts you repeat, they are going to ask you the similar questions because because for them it's a new batch of students. So they're going to ask you the similar kind of questions. But if you are a repeater, if you're not getting a very high rank, then you should concentrate on your PYQs. See what happens when you read a certain PYQ. If you read a question with a few options, and now you check the answer from the backside, and you get, okay, for this question, this is the answer. So even if you don't get time to read the explanation, even if you don't read the explanation, sometimes this answer is stored in your subconscious mind. And when you answer your exam, when you answer the question, the answer directly comes to you. So idea of solving PYQs is not only to get the concepts right, or to know more, or to get the PYQs, but also sometimes it helps you to get more questions right, because you already know the answer. So you have to go through at least all the question and answers. If you don't get the time for explanation, at least read the answers, like at least see how the things are, like for conceptual questions, for clinical scenario questions, how things they have processed. Also, like 5 years back, things were different. If you are reading anatomy, if you are reading from 2015-16, like I said, you can go back to 5 years. So when you read anatomy questions, try to couple them with images. Okay, try to, whenever you read like certain, if they have asked you that radial nerve, radial canal, so see the anatomy of the radial canal as well, because that time not many, that time image based questions were not there. So whenever you read a question, you think that image might be asked from this topic, so have a look at the image. Because what happens when you attend the visual session by classes, they give you thousands of images, like more than thousand, like more than thousand of images they give. It's not easy to remember, recall, and go through these all images. The best way to tackle your image based questions is whenever you are reading a topic, try to see that image, try to understand that image then and there, save a screenshot. So when you revise, you go for that. Now, lastly, for the PYQs, for as I said, for NEET I9 last 5 for I9 last 5 years question, and for if your target is NEET PG, you can go as back as 8 years. This is the Mudit Khanna sir's book, and the questions to repeat. You can just go for the question and answer, because what I'm trying to tell you, this is a brutal competition. This is an easy exam with toughest competition. If I have to describe the NEET PG in one word, one line, one sentence, that's what I will say. It's an easy exam with toughest competition, because the people, you have to just do better than else. Even a 2-3 questions wrong and your rank will just tumble down. So don't do these mistakes. Don't do the questions. Don't do the mistakes in the previous year questions that are asked again. And if you, even if I'm what I'm telling now, if you're solving PYQs, if you have given NEET PG 2021, you'll find lot of questions of NEET PG 2021 and NEET I9 November in PYQs, and then you'll realize, oh, I should have read that I would have scored better. So don't go for too many things. Don't run behind the bushes. I can safely say you can definitely skip subject-wise tests and replace them with PYQs. You can give grant test along with and solve PYQs along with your notes. That is more than enough for your preparation. If you have any doubt, let me know. I hope this video helps and clears few doubts about PYQs. And I wish you guys all the best. Take care.